Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We are back for some more of the Paper Mario Nostalgia Door on the Nintendo Switch. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we went and arrived on over here to the Access Express now, and we met up with Pengington, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of different detective work that we're going to have to go and do, and so far we already went and taken care of one of those missions so far with the galley pot that we had to go and help out with the chef that was there. We did get ourselves with a star piece out of all things, but now we're going to have to help out with Little Bub, and we're going to have to see what type of autograph that this guy actually does want. Now, make sure that when you're actually here and you speak on over here to Little Bub, make sure they actually go and see what his two different hints are going to be, because technically you won't really be able to go and talk to the actual train engineer until you actually went and got yourself with the second hint. And I know that that's what kind of happened to me from before when I went and first played this game on my channel, was that I was a little bit stuck on exactly what I needed to do with Little Bub here. But yes, you do have to go and see his second hint and then actually go and then speak on over here to the actual train conductor, and he'll go and speak about that. Well, there is the train engineer, and you should probably go and talk to him and get that autograph, because it seems like that's what Little Bub wants to go and do. Now, as well, while you are walking throughout here inside the actual Access Express, you could actually go and talk to some of the other different other type of toads and other people that are going to be around within here on this said train, and they also do have their own type of mystery quest as well, which we have to go and do some detective work. So I was right, so it was seeming to be like that waitress is missing some shell earrings. We are going to have to go and figure out where those are going to be. We can also go and talk on over here to the rich toad, the rich lady toad that's here, and she has went and lost her ring. So we're gonna have to go and figure out what that's gonna be all about as well too. Now I think later on there is gonna be like that mouse guy, and I think he is gonna say that he went and lost his briefcase or something. I think that happens like on the next day, so we will have to go and see what he's all about later. But there is going to be another said mission that will happen once we are all said and done here with helping out with Little Bub, and that is going to be having to deal with a said ghost on this actual said train as well. And mind you, there is going to be a certain situation where you can't get yourself with an actual game over, and that is just by having to read one of the ghost books that are there. And now, unfortunately, you can't really read too much amount of what goes on with the actual said book there, but it is kind of like somewhat of a game over, but you don't actually like technically run into like a situation like an actual said battle or anything within the ghost, but you just want to be a little bit careful for that. But we will show that off though, however, in this episode. But let's just go and talk on over here back to Pengington, and he's still going to call us Luigi. And now we're just going to have to meet up here with the train conductor, and he's going to basically now go and talk about how that he is missing a blanket, and it seems like one of his blankets is missing, and we're going to have to go and figure out who has went and took this one. And we have to head all the way back to our train car, and I believe the room is in cabin 4, I believe, because I believe we're number 5. And then this is where you actually do have to go and use Vivian for a little bit, and wait until you actually do go and see this actual said ghost that will be making his appearance here. This would actually be somewhat kind of fitting if I was actually doing this on Halloween or something, or like in October, but currently right now during the time of this recording we're actually doing this in September, so it's not really fall just yet. It's still somewhat summer for right now. I normally don't really count like fall right away as September, right? Like, because like I think what happens is like September 21st, I think that's when fall actually does happen. But I normally count like October as like somewhat of the fall type of day, because like I normally kind of let that just happen there. Because sometimes like throughout September, even though that it's like fall, like it's still a little bit warm, just because like it still has like some of the hotter type of weather that was still happening from like the early time of that month. So yeah, so we have to go and listen to a little bit more about what this ghost toad is all about. So let's just figure out where exactly this rugged book is going to be. And we just have to just let this guy just move on out of the way, and we'll just have to figure out where this thing is. Now, I'm pretty certain we just have to use our Slim Mario ability, and there should be something just right around in this location right here. Pretty certain that we just have to go and open up with the chest, and there we go, got the Reg Diary. And just make sure that you actually do go and save before you go and actually read the book, because it will basically restart you back at your last type of, the last type of save that we were at from before. Alright, so let's go and see what happens from there. And let's read the book. Yeah, oh sure, what the heck, let's go and read it. Yeah, so now this game is just basically telling us now, are you really sure that you want to go and read it? Yeah, let's do it. So he was in the train, and, oh geez. Yep. Yeah, we looked through the book, I'm sorry. And there we go, and then we get taken into whatever his weird dimension world is gonna be. Oh, I thought something else was gonna probably happen here within the Switch version instead of the actual, like, not like from the original GameCube version. But I kind of do like how it kind of has like a much more like type, like a more sinister type of feeling within this version compared to the GameCube one, though. We do have to read through the actual book. But yeah, we're gonna make sure that we go and put his diary back. And we got the blanket back as well. But now it looks like it's going to be that time where this ghost is going to decide to fly up to the heavens if it needs to be. And off he goes. See you later, man. Have a good time in the afterlife. Oh. Okay, I guess he's not ready for that time just yet. Well, if Supernatural has ever taught me anything, technically, as for a ghost, you don't really want to be staying out in the in this type of world, because over time you will start losing your mind, right? So you become more of a crazier type of ghost than you were from before. But there we go. So it looks like the blanket has been safe and sound, and now we got ourselves with a free super much from the train conductor or Toad. So very nice. And I think with that being said in mind, we're going to end things off here for today. Thank you so much for going and checking out here with Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. There's plenty of other different sleuthing things that we are going to have to go and worry about later on. So we'll just have to pick that up for next time. So see you guys then, and peace.